We're now into the holiday season, and what better gift can you give yourself or a family member than peace of mind through digital privacy, digital security. In this video, I'm going to talk about two recommendations that anyone can deploy fairly quickly. And then also, if you're a crypto investor, I've got a third solution I'm going to recommend. There's going to be discounts with all three of these recommendations, so stay tuned for that. And then also, at the end of this video, we're in the middle of a giveaway series. And at the end of this video, one of those videos you're going to be able to watch, and it's going to educate you on how you can enter the giveaway. This particular giveaway, you can qualify up to the end of November, and the award will be on December 1st, 2025. And the award this time is going to be a free Tangem wallet. So if you're a crypto investor, great time to get another cold wallet. If you're not a crypto investor, it makes awesome gifts for any of your friends or family that are into crypto. The first recommendation is to use a data deletion service. And so what these companies do is they will search the internet, search the dark web, search the data brokers, and continually delete your information, remove your digital footprint from being accessible by marketers, data brokers, data sellers, and also by hackers that can use this to plan, prepare to attack you in a number of various ways. And the situation is only getting worse. So unfortunately, when people think of hackers, if you go on Google and search hacker and then images, it's going to show you a bunch of images of this lone hacker sitting at a computer that is, going to attack you. But the hacking has now moved into organized crime. And it's not only gangs and hackers sort of grouping up and bringing their resources together. It's literally imprisonment of people, especially in Southeast Asia, especially in Cambodia. It's hit the news in Southeast Asia. It's almost on a daily event now, where people have shown up dead in rivers or in woods because they were tortured, beaten, because they either refused to hack people around the world, or they didn't do a good enough job of hacking people and scamming. And so it's an unfortunate thing. So the more of your data you can remove off the internet, the better you're going to be. Now, why Optery? We've chosen Optery for a few reasons. So one is we have a relationship with Optery. In fact, I've interviewed one of the Optery executives, and so you can check that out. It's on our Efani Features podcast series. And so you can just search Efani Optery, and it should come up. And so you can learn a lot of the details around what Optery does, the benefits, why they're the best in the industry, and then also just learn about the issue of data collection. So check that out. But the other reason that I like Optery is because Optery was designed from day one. They only play one side of the game. And if you do research on data deletion companies, what you're going to find is that many of them don't even list their executives, their CEO on their website or on LinkedIn. And so right there, I kind of lose trust. I tried to reach out to almost everyone in the top 20, and only a couple of them would actually get on a video call with me. And so that's sort of a red flag. Now, Optery is one of those ones where it's like, hey, not only will I do a video call with you, but I would love to get interviewed. And the other reason is because a lot of these data deletion companies started out as data brokers. And so they collected data. Then they realized this is a great business if we could actually sell data deletion services. And so they actually play both sides of the game. They may do that actually under the same brand or different brands. And so it's an industry where you have to really choose who you want to do this data deletion, because there's companies out there that claim, hey, we're here to protect you. We protect your credit rating, or protect identity theft. But at the same time, if a company comes to them and says, hey, give me a list of 10,000 people that meet this profile, they'll sell you that data. And so Optery doesn't do that. Optery is also ranked number one by Consumer Reports as well. So highly recommend them. And for Optery, you can use the code Efani, and that will give you a 20% discount. So you're going to get a great price. They have a free method. They have sort of the low method, medium, and then this premium offer. So go check it out. But any of those paid services, you're going to get 20% off using the Efani code. And in fact, we'll put a link or a QR code. Whoever's going to edit this will add that in to make it even easier for you. And then also we'll put the information inside of the description of the video. Now, the second recommendation is to utilize Efani. And so what Efani does is we provide a mobile service. We resell AT&T and Verizon. We add SIM swap security to that to make sure your mobile account can never be stolen away. And then we also insure against SIM swap losses. Now, if you're not familiar with the SIM swap, if you've ever had, say, an iPhone 12, and then you went to the store tomorrow and got an iPhone 17, through that process, you're going to have your mobile service moved from your iPhone 12 over to the iPhone 17. This is a legal SIM swap or a legal SIM port over. Now, the illegal attack is where a nefarious person does almost the same thing, but what they're doing is they're moving your mobile service from your iPhone 12 or 17, whatever you have, or Android phone. They're moving it from your account over to their phone. So now your mobile service doesn't work. You can't even call your carrier. You've got to get to another phone. So if you're sleeping, you're on a flight, you are playing golf, you don't even realize you've been SIM swapped. That gives these hackers, these nefarious people, time. And the damage they can do is once they have your mobile service working on their phone, they just go, forgot password, forgot password, forgot password. If they get into your email account, they're going to see app notifications for what banks you use, crypto accounts, iCloud, authenticator apps. If they have time, they know what they're doing. They can even get into authenticator apps and just literally destroy your life. So if you have money, crypto, you have proprietary information, you have anything where you could be blackmailed, or you have a business where they could take down web hosting, payroll, get into your company email. It's very dangerous. I'm a victim in 2018. It's emotionally damaging. It hurts your sleep, and it can also hurt your checkbook. And you don't want this to happen. So what Efani does, we resell AT&T and Verizon, and we then add security by default, SIM swap security, and make sure that your mobile account can never get stolen away through impersonation, bribery, and insider. We're responsible for that. And if your number gets, if we're tricked into giving your mobile number out to somebody else and they were to ever steal from you, then we also have an insurance policy that backs up and covers those losses. The great thing about this is that you're probably paying for a mobile service, and it's really just sort of the act of taking that same money, and it might be a little bit more. In some cases, we're actually less, but in most cases, we're probably more expensive. But you're going to get a great mobile service, so AT&T or Verizon. You're also going to get the SIM swap security, the insurance that backs it up, and then we also throw in free international data roaming for your vacations, business trips. So when you land in London, you land in Thailand, you land in Australia, wherever you're going outside of North America, you're going to have free international data roaming to make sure that when you land, you can call an Uber, you can use your Telegram, your WhatsApp, your messaging apps, and you're going to get high-speed data. So that is the second recommendation. If you want a discount, you can also get a discount from a lot of our partners. So we have a ton of influencers that are our customers, and most of them became our customer first, utilized our service, and then wanted to promote it. And so we offer discount codes to their community. So if you have a favorite, like YouTube influencer, for example, then maybe they will have a discount code. So go ahead and use that. If not, then go to efani.com/promo. And if you purchase through that process, there's nothing you have to enter. There's no code you have to enter. You're going to have a $99 credit that is auto applied to the checkout. You'll get that discount. So if you choose monthly, then your second month is going to be free. If you choose annual, the $99 is going to be taken right off the discounted annual price. And so you get a great price for the whole year with the mobile service, with the security, with the insurance, peace of mind, some international travel benefits. And it's a great way to make yourself have peace of mind, be able to sleep. The third recommendation is for crypto investors. And it is time, if you have not moved your crypto out of these exchanges, out of these online wallets, it is time for you to do that. And I can't warn you enough. You need to get them out. So I know that there's people that use trading platforms, and so you're going to keep crypto there to do your trades. We all need a gateway to be able to transfer crypto to our cold wallets or out of our cold wallets to utilize to buy things or transfer to other people. So that's fine. But in these online wallets, you want to keep a minimum balance and move the rest of it onto a cold wallet. There's a lot of tech nerds out there, like I'm one of those, that this recommendation is not going to be for you because you're most likely going to want the bells and whistles and want the touch screen, and you want to hold that crypto wallet and see your balance on the little screen there. So go for it if you're really familiar with that. But if you're not a tech person, I can't recommend those solutions. In fact, one of the interviews I did a couple weeks ago was of Brandon LaRoque, who was using the Elapal crypto wallet, and they offered a mobile app version to extend onto the crypto wallet. It turned his wallet into a hot wallet, and he had $3.1 million worth of crypto stolen. So if you're going to use one of these more advanced solutions like a Ledger and Trezor, you want to be technical. So the one I'm recommending for the masses is the Tangem solution, because it is absolutely the most simple solution out there, and anyone can deploy it. The directions are basically like 2 steps, and then your smartphone app will take you through the rest of it, and it's just so easy to deploy. And therefore, I love solutions that are just plug and play, and that's the way Efani is designed as well. Once you port your number over to Efani, you just basically use your phone like you did before, and you're going to have the SIM swap security without you having to change behavior. Now, obviously, you don't want to be clicking on bad links and responding to malware and bad SMS. So you want to keep doing that. But the Tangem solution is so easy to deploy. In fact, I did a video on it. If you just search for Efani Tangem, then it shows the steps and how to set it up. But if you want to get a great discount on Tangem, so one is you can use the Efani code. It's just Efani. It's the same Efani code that you can use with Optery, and that gives you a 10% discount. Now, right now, Tangem is having a probably the best sale, the best discount they've ever provided, and it runs until December 9th of 2025, and that is a 30% discount off. And you can add codes Efani plus BF2025, and then also you can use the link. I'll have somebody edit in a QR code or the link. It'll also be in the description of this video. And if you follow that link, it's going to give you 30% off. So there is no excuse for you now to not use a cold wallet. No excuse. Use the Efani code. Use the BF2025. Get that 30% off. Get yourself secure. Now, again, for those crypto investors, we are doing a giveaway of a free Tangem wallet. You have to the end of November. So check out one of these videos that's going to pop up here in the next 5-10 seconds, if it already has not, and qualify for that. And that'll be one giveaway. And then we're going to turn around and do another giveaway 2 weeks later, do another one 2 weeks later. And eventually the giveaways are going to get bigger and bigger. And so we'd love to have you as part of that. We'd love to have you as part of the Efani Secure Mobile community as well. And so you can always go to our website, book a sales call, or chat with us on the website to learn more. Join our YouTube channel and watch future videos, and also get updates on future giveaways. So thanks for listening. Stay safe, stay secure, have an incredible holiday season.